Welcome. Today, we're going to explore a unique meditation experience, crafted specifically for those moments when your mind resists. If you're finding it hard to settle, to sit still, or to feel at ease with your thoughts, that's perfectly okay. In fact, it's part of the practice. Let's take a seat together, grounding ourselves with our feet planted on the floor, our hands resting on our laps, and our spine straight but relaxed. Gently close your eyes and soften your breath as you let yourself settle into this moment. Now, allow yourself to let go of the expectation that meditation means total calm. Instead, recognize that meditation, even with a resistant mind, is still meditation. Think of resistance as a natural wave, ebbing and flowing. It's okay to feel that pushback. Rather than resisting the resistance, we're here to observe it. Imagine resistance as a child wanting attention. The more you tell it to be quiet, the louder it gets. But if you let it be, gently watching without reacting, it slowly quiets down. Here, our only task is to observe. Notice what thoughts arise. Notice the urge to avoid, to resist, or to change something. Each time you notice resistance, recognize it without judgment. Accepting resistance as part of the process makes it softer, less overwhelming. Take a few breaths here, and just let it be. Imagine your mind as a garden filled with all kinds of plants. Some are beautiful flowers, calm and serene, while others are thorny weeds, distracting, tangled, and demanding your attention. Every time you sit down to meditate, these thorny plants seem to grow taller. But remember, the garden isn't made up only of these weeds. There are flowers too, even if they're quieter, softer. You don't have to pull out every weed. Instead, you can just observe it, letting it be part of the landscape. Let's return to our breath. As you breathe in, visualize yourself as the whole garden, not just the thorns or the flowers. In this way, we're seeing thoughts as separate, observing them as part of our experience, but not as our identity. You are not your frustration or impatience. You're the space within which they occur. Each breath you take is a reminder that these feelings are simply visitors, passing by. Sometimes, it's helpful to imagine your thoughts as clouds moving across the sky. You are the sky, vast and open, and these clouds come and go. They may be stormy, full of energy and movement, but they're never permanent. The sky remains unchanged, just as you are the steady presence, regardless of how busy or quiet your mind feels. Think about a time when you were really upset, maybe frustrated by a delay or an unexpected setback. Did fighting that frustration make it go away? Most likely, it intensified. But think of moments when you've allowed yourself to just be with the feeling, not trying to change it. This simple act of acceptance often brings a surprising sense of calm. In meditation, we're practicing the skill of gentle acceptance, not to suppress emotions, but to let them rise and fall naturally. Every time your mind wanders, every time you find yourself wrapped up in a thought, it's an opportunity to strengthen your meditation practice. Instead of seeing it as a distraction, see it as a gentle nudge, an invitation to return to the present. Returning to your breath, your center, is like a small win for your mind. Each return strengthens your ability to stay present in future meditations and in everyday life. So if you find your mind drifting, welcome it. It's all part of the journey. It's easy to judge ourselves for not being the perfect meditator. Maybe you feel that you should be able to silence your thoughts completely. But that's not what meditation is about. Think of each moment of distraction as an opportunity to practice compassion. You're learning to show kindness to your mind, even when it's restless. This compassion is a skill that extends beyond meditation, helping you treat yourself with gentleness in daily life. Picture yourself sitting on the bank of a river. Thoughts and emotions float by like leaves on the water. Sometimes, the leaves get caught on rocks or swirl in eddies, just like thoughts that seem to cling to your mind. But you're not in the water, you're just watching from the shore. You don't need to jump in or chase each leaf. You're simply observing, noticing the flow without becoming part of it. As you continue watching these thoughts float by, feel the sense of calm that comes from observing rather than reacting. You're practicing the skill of awareness, staying centered while the world around you moves. This sense of observation gives you freedom, space, and a reminder that you are more than any single thought or emotion. Now, slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice how you feel after allowing your mind to be exactly as it is. Whether it was calm or chaotic, both are okay. Practicing meditation with resistance doesn't mean failure, it means growth. Each time you accept your mind just as it is, you're building a deeper, more resilient meditation practice. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel a sense of gratitude for your mind, for your body, and for the willingness to explore this journey. When you're ready, begin to open your eyes, bringing this sense of acceptance and compassion with you as you go back into the world. Remember, resistance isn't a barrier, it's part of the path. Meditation doesn't require a quiet mind, just a willing heart. Every time you meet resistance with acceptance, you're building inner strength. Keep practicing, keep observing, and know that each step you take is one toward a more mindful life.